Good day. I'm just going to do a demo of a consultation happening on Doktorzz platform. Yeah, so right now we can see the Doktorzz console. So this is the environment, like the workstation for the doctors. I'm just going to sign into my account. Yeah, it's faster. The internet connection is very good. So hope that this one is okay. Well, quite reasonable today. All right. Right. So this is the environment here. And I'll just go to my calendar. Okay, already I can see, if you look here, you can see that there's someone in the waiting room. So I'll just scroll down to see. Okay, it's just past 10. Yeah, I'm pretty late for this appointment. But yes, I think there was a booking for 10 o'clock. So go there, see. Okay, so there's someone there, Temitayo Akinwale. I could go straight and just call her from here, but usually that's not the best idea. It's always good not to spring surprises on clients. So I'd rather just open up her file and maybe engage her in the chat first to be sure that it's a convenient time for her to do a call, which most likely is going to be a video call. So having opened up our chat there, this is a different environment now. You can see multiple fields: medical history, consultation data, progress notes. Here is the environment where text exchanges take place. So I could potentially just say hello to her here now. Hi, Timmy Tayo. How are you? Are you ready for the visit? So I've asked her now whether she's ready for the visit. Like I can see she's texting back. She says, yes, I am. So can I call you? So that is just, a courtesy that it's good to extend to the clients. And now she says, yes, please. So we're ready to roll. And I'll just, call her by clicking on the green phone button. So there we go. A bit of a ruckus.
Hello, Dr. Elvis.
Hi, Temidaya. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Wow, yeah, good to see you. All right, so we'll
Yeah,
just jump right into it. Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, how can I help today?
Okay, so I have been having this very funny symptoms. I do not want to conclude that it's malaria, and that's why I thought to consult with you. I have headaches frequently, and I have a bit of elevated temperature, and
Oh, man.
I also feel very weak. And this has been happening for about 2 days now.
Oh, sorry to hear. Well, I must commend you that you've not, decided to just start treating yourself for malaria. So thanks for, for letting us know. Sorry to hear all you're going through. So you've been feeling unwell for the past 2 days. You say
Two
you've
days,
had
yeah,
you had headaches, you had
yeah,
a temperature
body pains,
and
symptoms.
body aches. Okay, for the past 2 days. All right. If you don't mind, I'm just going to be asking you a few questions just to get, a bit of a background on your health.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. Do you have any chronic medical conditions? And I mean, things like high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, anything like that?
Okay, so I do not have diabetes, but I was diagnosed of hypertension last year, and I have been placed on amlodipine drugs since last year, 5
Okay.
milligrams daily.
Okay. So you take amlodipine every day. All right.
Yes,
Any other chronic medical conditions, or it's just that?
none,
Okay.
just that.
Okay. Now, this headache that you've been having, is there any part of your head that hurts? Is it the entire head? Is it limited to one side? Or?
Okay, so just the front part of my head, like the left, close to my eyes, the front
Yeah.
part of my head, close to my eyes. Yes.
Oh my. Have you tried to take any medications for it?
Oh, yes. So I took paracetamol yesterday and I've taken again today.
Yeah.
So, but then it's still a little bit persistent. So, but it's
Oh
getting
my.
better.
Oh my. Yeah. So with the headache, do you find that it's affecting your vision in any way?
So, not exactly, but yes, my eyes become very dim when the headaches come up. And it becomes a little bit difficult to use my phones.
Sorry, to
So I
use what?
usually use the light um, protector on my phone whenever that happens. It becomes
Okay.
totally almost impossible to use my phone's bright lights when the headache starts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So it kind of makes you a bit photosensitive.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Any vomiting with this headache?
No vomiting yet.
Okay. And you said you've also had the fevers. Now with the fevers, is your body hot for most of the day, or does it get better sometimes?
Okay, so for yesterday, when I took the paracetamol, I kind of got better after resting. But
Yeah.
then late at night, I kind of felt the elevated temperature again. So it recurs after maybe the paracetamol wears off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you been coughing? Any nasal congestion?
No, no coughs.
Okay. Any nasal congestion?
No, none.
Okay. Any
I
diarrhea?
treated that 2 weeks ago. No
Oh, okay. So
diarrhea.
you had
I
a
only
cold.
had nasal congestion last 2 weeks, and I treated the glucoday, and I
Yep.
think better now.
Oh, okay. Any diarrhea?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, there's still a lot more questions. Just the nature of
Okay.
medical, this our work.
Right.
Yeah, have you had any surgeries before?
So not a major surgery. I once had lipoma removed from my leg, like a swelling with parts
Okay, so lump
accumulated on
excision.
my leg. So
Yeah.
yeah, like a lump of fat, but it wasn't a major surgery. I was practically awake when they had it.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna ask you a bit of a personal question. Um, yeah, so many people find it personal, so I hope you 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 don't mind my asking. When was your last
Of
period?
course. That was on the 29th of September.
Oh, okay.
Would
Yeah.
laparoscopy be considered a surgery as well?
Yes, certainly. So you've had a
Okay,
laparoscopic procedure?
yeah, that
Okay.
was 2 years ago.
Okay. All right. Do you drink alcohol or smoke?
I don't smoke. No,
Okay.
doctor.
All right. Sorry, I don't know if you had a chance to enter your like, your temperature, your blood pressure, things like that just before the consult. You may not have had that.
On this app or before now? I think I once entered them before now, but not
Uh,
today.
Not today. Okay, fair enough. That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, given your symptoms, and just to be clear, for the past, so you're hypertensive, you take your amlodipine 5 milligrams every day, but for the past 2 days,
I do.
you've had this frontal headache more around your eyes. You've not had any congestion or cough, and you've also had a temperature with it that seems to go up and down. We find that it really keeps you down at night. You've had joints, you've had body aches with it as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, very correct.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely it sounds like, something may be going on. I mean, given that you're in Lagos, it may very well be malaria, but I think it may be appropriate to actually check, at least just to
Okay.
do a test to see whether you've got any malaria parasites in your blood. Um, so that's all. I mean, we could also, treat as malaria because it's very likely that it's malaria. Or before you start the treatment, maybe you want to just, um, have your blood sample taken at the lab. So at least we can look retrospectively and be sure that yes, it was indeed malaria. So
Okay.
um, I'm just gonna, what I'll do then is write you a request form to have the blood test done for malaria parasite, and then I'll write you some
Okay.
medications for malaria. You can go ahead and treat for it,
Okay.
and then would hopefully when the results come, we'll see whether you first of all was the treatment necessary at this time or not. But given that you're in Lagos where malaria is very rife and your symptoms are quite typical, I think yeah, it may be reasonable to treat for malaria. Yeah.
That's okay. All
The
right.
other
Thanks
thing
so
that
much for sharing.
Oh, it's been my pleasure. I was just gonna tell you that the other possibilities could be, something viral actually. And viral
Okay.
conditions they tend to just get better by themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Are there medications I could take to enhance getting better on time?
um, I think for malaria, obviously there are the anti-malarial medications that I'm going to write for you. If it's something viral, generally the body just takes care of itself. I mean,
Right.
there is no harm in taking, you know, supplements or vitamins, things to just, enhance your well-being. But generally, there are no medications directed at, the common viral conditions that we're exposed to from time to time. The body just fights off viruses by itself. Yeah.
All right. I do have a question. I am actually on probiotics and I've been on probiotics for about 2 weeks now, and I intend to use the drugs for about a month. Is that a good thing to do as I am trying to prevent my reoccurring yeast infection? Is why I started taking probiotics. So, is that a good thing to do?
Yeah, I mean, probiotics, the thought behind probiotics is that, sometimes we take these medications that are great against bugs that are trying to attack the body. But sometimes, in an attempt to get rid of those bugs, we also get rid of some useful bugs in the body as well. So probiotics are taken in an attempt to replace those useful bugs. So that's fine. It's okay to take probiotics, especially because you're going to be taking antimalarials now, which can also have an effect of on of wiping off good bugs from the body as well. So yes, that's fine. It's even
Okay.
more important now that you're going to be taking antimalarials.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just go ahead and have my test, and then we need to
yes.
see you again to review my results.
Yes, but I would like to I would just share the scripts with you. So let me just write
Okay.
the test first.
Okay.
I think coatem is one of the common ones there.
Okay.
So I'll just save this. So you're able to see, how I'm thinking about it. I'll just come now and do the prescription. Yeah. So it's gonna be coatem 20, 20, 22, 120. One box. 3 days. 24. Take 4 tablets at the start, then 4 after 8 hours. On day 2, on day 2 and 3, take 4 tablets, 12 hours apart. Take with food. Alright, so that's the prescription there. I'll just save it. Yes, I've done your prescription and the blood test form. But yeah, so I'll just go ahead and share the prescription, the lab form and the prescription. Once I hit
Okay.
send there,
Okay. I think I received. I just received the message.
okay. So they would have come as PDF files. Usually if you touch them,
Okay.
then you go out of app. So maybe you can just wait until the end of the call. But I can see that,
Oh. Okay.
yeah, they've been sent to you already. So there you go. You've
Okay.
got your prescription there and you've got the lab test form. Once you do the lab test and
Okay.
receive the results, you can always upload the results and I'll be able to see the results.
Okay. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Eze.
It's been a pleasure to meet you. Yeah. And is that all we
Definitely.
yeah, thank you very much. And
Yeah,
just
that's all for now.
okay, and lest I forget, you can also continue with your Panadol and hopefully
Okay.
you feel better.
Alongside the malaria drug.
Correct. Correct. Hopefully you feel better And if you have any concerns, don't hesitate to just leave a text. You can leave a text, you know, via the app, and I'll receive it and I'll respond as well.
That's okay.
All right.
Thank you once again.
Thank you very
All
much
right.
for your
Have a
time.
nice
Really
day.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Okay then.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was basically it. That was the consult there. Um, I'll just run through some of the other features. For instance, the medical history. I could have actually just come here and, written allergies or, so I don't remember if she gave me the allergy history. A past medical history, we can put hypertension here. A past surgical history says she's had a laparoscopy before and she's had a lipoma excision from her leg. And current medication, she's been on amlodipine, 5 milligrams. Yeah, so I'll just save that information, and that is locked in as part of our health record. At the end of this consult, the entire information is actually available to the patient, so she can actually see everything that I've written, and everything becomes a part of our indestructible health record. The consultation data, that's where we wrote the notes, yeah, and obviously you can actually export those, and I'll show you in a bit. The progress notes, yes, this just captures what could be the summary of the agenda for today. So I could just say malaria. I think that captures it. And once I save it, then again, that too is locked into our record and becomes a part of our history. So that at a glance later in the future, you could just see all the different reasons why I should have presented over time. Um, Obviously, prescriptions we saw already. So yeah, so prescriptions so the core time we just wrote, you can see it there. Yeah, so I'll take you back to this consultation data. So these were the notes, and obviously you can export it. This is how the file looks like when you try to export it. So if we're going to export it as a PDF file, that's how it will look, and the patient has access to this anyway shortly after the consult. Yeah, I'll cancel that. This can take us back to the chart field. Yeah, so we could close and go back to the chart, and in which case we'll be taken out of this particular page now, or we review forms to save. Yeah, so let's just see if we close and go back to the chart, it takes us back to where we started. And that's pretty much a doctor's console on doctors. Thanks for giving us your attention. Bye.